Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Duke Silver. Today we're going to be playing Fisher King yet again. This is also going to be on the beta branch, of course, so I'll try and go over any changes as we see them. But yeah, so we start off with a talking frog, which we're going to flip over into a free prince, the standard start here, and we're just gonna lock another one going into 2.2 here. Even though we're not going to be able to buy two characters, I think the amount of stats we get from the free prince is just worth it. Yeah, grab that, cast a spell, and we just find another spell. There's another talking frog there that we could potentially lock for, but we're going to cast a spell here, so there's no point locking it without the spell. Opponent has a very strong board here. The double cat angel and double sleeping cat in front of the sword squire, but we still managed to tie. I'm tempted to just grab the, well, I mean, we've got the Demon's Deal in shop to get an extra gold here, so we have 6 gold, essentially. But tempted to just grab this Alliance Band, because we already have this, support, and it could lead into, like, a support comp. I still haven't really been able to test how good support is on the new patch, or how it will be. I don't actually, like, the beta's been going on for a while without it going to live, so I'm not entirely sure exactly, what's gonna even make it to live, so I have been kind of slowing down on making content. I've been trying. I mean, I did a stream yesterday. That's where this came from, and we got a couple of interesting games, but yeah, I haven't been jamming the same volume of games just because I'm kind of unsure what's exactly happening. Because I think like the level 3 symbol of unity. For those that don't know, the symbol of unity did get changed, so it excludes puffs now. So the purple puff scamming is gone, but Lara moved it to level 3. So basically, you can just take a bunch of angels and demons, and it's way too strong at level 3 still. It's not like cast 300 spells per combat busted, but it just makes for, it kind of warps the early game around finding the treasure and making your board just far too strong if you find those auras. Do manage another tie there. We picked up a farmer just for some stats, and took some XP and got the XP. Also, there has been a change to XP spells. So the win the fight or lose the fight, win the war XP spell, and also the other one that says that lets you keep the XP if you win or tie. They've removed the ties. So basically, you have to either win the combat or lose the combat for those XP spells to even work now. So they're a little bit more risky, but we did take one and get the XP there, so we are up on XP, and then we took in a asceticism as well. We're going to 5 this turn after tripling our puff there to find a spyglass. I was going to take the husky over the triple there, but because of the potential to get the spyglass, we made the triple and get paid off for it. So we got a level 7 treasure. We're going to get the golden mimic, which is going to further enhance our spyglass here. Although now we do need to find more treasures now. Like we haven't added any tempo with our treasure slots at all, which is a little bit awkward, especially since we took XP relatively aggressively here. We're just gonna swap out our shield page for Rapunzel's Prince. Just gonna enhance the support buff, basically the boost buff. We come up on an opponent playing double yellow bark, so fortunately, they're not exactly playing a very strong board either, so we do get the tie there. We are very much in danger of losing combats here. Anyone that's taken more tempo than us is going to be stronger, because we've spent a lot of gold and haven't picked up any tempo from our treasures. We are going to grab this level 4 pair though. I mean, the golden mimic is enhancing the spyglass, so we're gonna be able to see two higher tier treasures from whatever triple we get, which is good, and then whatever higher tier treasure we can get will be doubled. So that should hopefully offer us a decent amount of tempo. We keep seeing XP spells, and I'm like really tempted to just fire it off. So we do. We just go right to 6 and hope to find something on 6 here that can stabilize us. I mean, we have tied the last couple fights, but I think we've just gotten kind of fortunate with those. We've run into a couple boards that weren't necessarily the most optimal, I think. All right, here we go. We get to triple our Rapunzel's Prince, and The 2 5s are just not that interesting. I mean, the double shooting star, we could just go into cat stars, but I mean the pirate map is a little bit too enticing. So we've got a full suite of treasures that all either boost other treasures or boost future treasures. So we're just a treasure comp here. We're just just the ideal treasure hero at the moment, I guess. We do finally lose a combat, so we did lock the cat queen and the cat cabinet here, though. It's just going to be a really reasonable amount of tempo, which we're gonna happily take. I mean, it's just going to enhance the stats of our entire board, and also it's multiple bodies here, so it's hard not to just immediately take that. We didn't really see. I mean, we saw a couple pieces on 6, but nothing that like it was mostly really specific stuff. So the fact that these cats kind of enhance no matter what you're doing, and we still managed to lose against top board there. So even with the decent tempo hit from the cat units, we did take some damage. So we're getting close to the danger zone here at 13. We did pick up another cat cabinet that we locked last turn, though. I'm really considering the good boy here. Also, we're gonna have more stats this turn than we did last turn. Not only because we have the new cat cabinet, but also because we actually summoned some cats last turn, and that's going to increase the aura buff from our cat queen. We're gonna pick up a Merlin. It's a hedge towards say a good boy or or some kind of boost comp. And I think Merlin's just a pretty powerful unit just in general. And also it gives us another instance of the Rapunzel's Prince buff. So Rapunzel's Prince offering another +4/+8 to the things it's boosting. Excuse me. Yeah, so basically, I mean, we're just kind of rolling and trying to see what materializes here. Also, Angelic Commander was sort of a consideration there. Angelic Commander did get a buff, so that it does buff other Angelic Commanders. So if you can get a couple of those with decent stats, they do bounce stats back and forth, and can be pretty powerful. We're just gonna take a Duelist here. I mean, it's gonna be really good for summoning cats and whatnot. Speaking of cats, we're just going to take a cat box. Just going to summon some more cats and get some more stats from our cat queen here. And then we get a really good shop here. We're going to take we're going to take a catnip in a bottle, and then we've got the cat box triple. And because we have this golden mimic with this pirate map, the level 3 treasure is still going to be a level 7 for us. So we're happily going to take that. Opponent's got a pretty good demon board here, and they summon a Frank's monster at the very end as well, that kind of soaked up all the stats that they got throughout the fight, and still wasn't quite enough, even with just our single cat queen. Alright, our level 7 treasure selections are fine. Spell Reflector is fun, Excalibur is pretty good with cats, but I think we're just going to take the Scabbard. It's just going to give us so much strength on board. Upgrading both our cabinets, our Merlin and our cat queen. I think it's just a little bit too much power to deny, even though we don't really get any benefit from our Golden Mimic or Spyglass from it. Well, I guess it's mostly just Golden Mimic. Spyglass will enhance future treasures. Opponent attempting to do some Cat Stars stuff, it looks like. And yeah, unfortunately they haven't really found quite enough bodies, and we do make pretty short work of them. We're going to change heroes now. Fisher King doesn't really do anything. So unfortunately, nothing too exciting. We're just going to turn into Fortuna, and Fortuna is going to give us 2 free characters, aka, or mostly just 2 free gold. There. Again, there's a good boy. There's another good boy. The good boys are kind of tempting with the cat stats, but I mean, it's maybe better to just get more cats, though. It's hard to say. I mean, good boy throwing stats onto our backline is also a consideration. It also kind of offers some bit of protection. And here's another what looks like a stars board that we. I mean, cats are just naturally very, very good against stars, so they don't really offer much resistance. And after that Scabbard popped and upgraded our whole board, our power level kind of went up by a lot. You can see people redeeming booze in my chat. They're showing up on screen there because I didn't take the spell reflector the first time, and then we get the spell reflector offered again, and I almost took it, but I am being pretty resistant to this spell reflector, just mostly because in this stream, earlier in the stream, I did play a spell reflector game, so, and it was a spell reflector cats game, so. That'll probably go up in the next day or two as well. I know it's a little bit awkward to do multiple cats videos. There's another boo for skipping the reflector. Deserved, I guess, but yeah, I mean, I had to take the Aladdin's lamp there. I mean, we're strong enough that I don't think we're in danger of dying. So we've got the time for the Aladdin's lamp. This top board opponent is it looks like they're on full health still. And yeah, we're gonna deal them just a huge chunk of damage, as we are very, very powerful here. I guess sorry, I shouldn't have glossed over the Holy Grail. We did pick up Holy Grail, and with the Golden Mimic, we're basically gonna get 4 charges out of it. So we have 4 level. We can buy any 4 characters. It'll upgrade the character, and we'll get a treasure out of it. So that's something to consider. And then yeah, we get to triple another cat queen here, and also, I mean, it's sort of doing its own impression of Fairytale, in a sense, but even better because we're getting treasures. We are gonna skip that. Like, there's not too many level 6 treasures that we want even at this point. Like, to replace the Holy Grail, we would need to get something really good. I mean, the thing that we want most is Magic Scarf, which doubles your auras, and with the Golden Mimic, that would, of course, give us an extra instance. So having an extra instance of all 3 of our cat auras would enhance our stats very significantly. And so that's kind of what we're hunting for here. And at this point, we can pretty much just take whatever 6s we want. All right, our Aladdin's Lamp pops, so we get our level 8 treasure. Zeus Lightning is very interesting, but also so is Wish for Nothing. I mean, Wish for Nothing is just another, it's like a Mega Mimic. It enhances your other treasures by 4 times. Unfortunately, Golden Mimic does not get enhanced by that effect, and like they don't enhance each other's effects. The two, the Golden Mimic and the Wish for Nothing. So yeah, basically, once again, we have our treasures doing kind of nothing. They're just either treasures that enhance or other treasures, or give us ways to get more treasures in the future. And but the Wish for Nothing and Mega Mimic, and Golden Mimic are enhancing the Holy Grail. So we're gonna get, I think it's 10 charges out of this thing. And yeah, you can see me just buying 6s and upgrading them and getting the treasure, and just hunting for this Magic Scarf. And yeah, I think we're at what, 8 charges right now. So we only have a couple left, unfortunately. And we haven't seen the treasure quite yet. We're kind of ignoring what the opponent is even doing. Like, I mean, our board is so strong with this double aura item, and also the 3 golden cat queens, and the amount of bodies that we have, that like it's pretty tough for anyone to fight this. And also, one thing I should note, in this beta, Lady of the Lake has been removed, so boost comp is like basically not a thing. Like, you can probably still do hybrid boost comps of some kind with like Merlins and whatnot, but another thing is mirror fairies gone. So like, we don't have to worry about big mirror fairies in comps. So like, a comp like this is pretty much just going to dominate. And yeah, we eventually ran out of charges on our Holy Grail, and eventually had to just settle for a Bottled Lightning. Feels a little bit underwhelming. Like, Bottled Lightning as a 6, I think feels like a relatively underwhelming as a treasure. But yeah, we do have our first slot, which is going to be very, very, very powerful, anyways. And it's gonna summon the Catnip and a Funny Cat into that same slot, and they're all going to be very, very large. So there's that. We do pop the Savitri's revive charge. So just one more combat. And unfortunately, we don't really have any level 6 pairs or anything, so we don't really have another crack at Magic Scarf, unfortunately. We're just going to take another double aura item for one of our other cat queens. It's going to further increase our stats. And I put a good boy in slot 1 because those stats can go onto the. It's going to get bigger, but also those stats will get thrown pretty much exactly onto the cat queens. I guess unless there's a catnip in a bottle there, because for some reason the cat cabinet and the funny cat are both neutral, but the catnip in a bottle is good. So I'm not really sure. I think there is some logic to that, or some kind of flavor logic or something that Lara has posted somewhere. But anyways, we win the lobby with essentially with just one treasure. Like, I don't even know how much this bottled lightning really helped us at the end. But yeah, when we get there, we got to cycle through a lot of treasures, so that was fun. I don't know if anyone's ever done the full 10 Holy Grail charges with this treasure set up, but yeah, we got there. I guess you could do more with like an Aladdin or something, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.